With thanks to the Glenroy Sports Club and Strathmore Community Bank, I'm joined by another exciting announcement for the Glenroy Cricket Club. That's the appointment of Ashley Angus. It's been a whirlwind as a cricketer for the cricket club in the last couple of years. And Ashley, welcome to the show. And well done last year also. We'll talk about the moment.
Yeah, last year's a really good spot to start. We're still excited, and it's been quite a few months since the season's over.
When you first started, went last season, and your expectations going into the year, how did you feel about when you first started as captain coach of the cricket team? How did you find, or how did you feel about it last year?
Well, I think one of the things that drew me to the club was just how hard the club players and administrators were trying to get the women's team. It had already been up and running, but maybe established and certain. And I heard there were a lot of players, girlfriends, sisters that were really just chipping in, not really wanting to commit to cricket, but really putting the club first. So I just thought that was just an awesome attitude. So I was pretty excited to come and do my bit, like many others were.
Were you ecstatic about how you actually went last year and also development of some of the girls? Was that a really good thing to have?
Yeah, I think there were some standout performances individually, but as a team, our development, opposition and umpires couldn't stop saying to us how much we were improving as the season went on. Yeah, I think any coach, captain, player loves it when you can see your teammates go from maybe the goals are set quite low to the end of the season, absolutely killing it and wanting to play a dominant role in the grand final.
You got all so close in that grand final and a few things could have gone your way, but it must have been pretty exciting for a group of girls that have come together to finish up in a grand final, even though you got beat in the end, but it must have been a pretty exciting time at that point.
Oh, yeah, we'd already won before the game started. We were just so rapt to be there. And I think also for a few of the players that maybe got roped in for previous seasons that just played one game here and there, their dedication and their excitement of being in a grand final. You know, a lot of players came and they were established cricketers and they were excited. But I just think also all those players that never saw themselves playing in a cricket grand final, to then do it, I think that was really special.
Are you excited about, obviously, looking forward to this season coming on and just to see more develop from the girls and try and recruit a few more players?
Yeah, absolutely. I think we'll set our sights on building on what we've already been working on. Look, I think we still did well with the fielding, but I think second season trying to build on winning the grand final this year. I think that will turn on things like fielding, bowling, batting. But recruitment is huge. We've set the feelers out, trying to get half my soccer club down. To play. Would say to any players or any members of other sport clubs or netballers, football players, come along and give it a go. Everyone thinks they're not going to love cricket until they actually do. It's a brilliant off-season fitness builder. People think it's not tiring, but when you stand out there in the sun, running around, sprinting between wickets, hitting everything with maximal intensity, it does get pretty tiring. So come along, whether it's for the fitness, whether it's for just trying to keep up a social network during COVID, and whether you want to win a grand final, come down.
Ash, where did your cricket start? How did it start about you getting to play cricket or having an interest in cricket?
Started off at Hadfield Cricket Club when I was a youngster, under 10s. That's now, I think it's in Pascoe Hadfield. Hadfield now? Yeah, so I started there and my mum's a cricketer, very good cricketer. My dad's a cricketer, my brother's a cricketer. My sister used to not be a cricketer, but then she joined us last season. So we got the whole family. But I love cricket, so I played there with my juniors. I gave a bit of the rep stuff involved. That's how I started to get into more women's cricket when I was going through the pathways. And then I went over to Brunswick, which has become Carlton Brunswick, which is soon to be Carlton. And played there.
Are you a local now, or do you live close, or do you live around Clifton Hill area?
I moved back in with my parents, so I'm a local, but I think I'll always be a local.
Yeah, well, once it's in your blood, I always just think I'm part of the football club, and my dad was part of the football club, and I bleed red and white, and I love the club. It's a great culture, it's a great community. I know I've spoken to the boys, I've spoken to Steve believe, last week about pre-season training. Will there be a pre-season training for the girls starting? Obviously, it's a bit early yet, but will there be a pre-season starting?
There will be. I haven't nutted out the details yet. I'm going to try to get involved a lot of backyard practice. Just cautious about going too hard too early, and still acknowledging that we are more of a social club and that doesn't put unreasonable demands on people's time. So yeah, we'll come up with a structure and just try to balance competitiveness with social. So I think we do that quite well.
I mean, cricket's for everybody, I reckon, but is there an age that they start at?
Yeah, definitely open to juniors. This year we roughly went from 18 to plus.
Right.
To the upper end of the scale. But yeah, if juniors want to get involved, there's a huge culture of juniors playing women's cricket. So if they want to come down, absolutely. Yeah, we play a 2020 format, which I think is still very appropriate for juniors. I don't think parents want the kids to be out there all day, every day, because they have to stand around and watch. So I think the shorter format, opening attitude of the club should be really good for juniors to come along.
Well, Ash, thanks for joining me on the Sports Club show, and thanks to Strathmore Community Bank. We'll be making sure that when those dates, times, locations, venues for pre-season start, the fixture will come out. We'll roll that on the website. But good luck for the next season. We're going to try and get as many girls along to the side, so they're pushing for each other for spots, which will be a great thing for the girls.
Absolutely. Yeah, it should be fun.
Thanks, Ash.
All right. Thanks very much. Take care.
Take care. Bye.
Bye.